Hi children, how are you? Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to learn I sound words with phonics. Okay student, shall we start the class? See, what is the first letter? I, D. I, D, id. I, D, id. What is the sound of I? E. What is the sound of D? D. I, D, id. Next, we can add some more letters to these id words. See here. What is the first letter? B, I, D. We can add B letter to id. See. B, I, D. Bid. B-I-D, bid. What is the sound of B? B. What is the sound of B? B. B, E, D. Bid. B, E, D, bid. B-I-D, bid. Next, we can add a D letter to id. What is this letter? D. D, I, D. Did. D, I, D, did. What is the sound of D? D, D. What is the sound of D? D, D. D, E, D. Did. D-I-D, did. What is the next letter? H. We can add H to id. H, I, D, hid. H, I, D, hid. What is the sound of H? Ha. What is the sound of H? Ha. Ha, E, D, hid. H-I-D, hid. Ha, E, D, hid. Next, we can add K to id. K, I, D, kid. K-I-D, kid. What is the sound of K? K. What is the sound of K? K. K, E, D, kid. K, E, D, kid. K-I-D, kid. Next, we can add L to id. What is the sound of L? L. What is the sound of L? L. L, E, D. Lid. L-I-D, lid. L-I-D, lid. Sound of L? L. E, D. Lid. L-I-D, lid. All these are id words. I-D, id words. Next, I-Z, ig. Ig words. What is the sound of I? E. What is the sound of I? E. What is the sound of G? G, 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 G. What is the sound of G? G. I, Z, ig. Now we are going to learn ig words. See, we can add a B letter to ig. What is the sound of B? B. What is the sound of B? B. B, E, G. Big. B-I-Z, big. B, E, G. Big. B-I-Z, big. Next we can add D to ig. D-I-Z, dig. What is the sound of D? D. What is the sound of D? D. D, E, G. Dig. D, E, G. Dig. D-I-Z, dig. Next, we can add F to ig. F-I-Z, fig. F-I-Z, fig. What is the sound of F? F. What is the sound of F? F. F, E, G. Fig. F E G, fig. F-I-Z, fig. Next, we can add P to egg. P-I-Z, pig. P-I-Z, pig. What is the sound of P? P. What is the sound of P? P. P-E-G, pig. P-A-G, pig. P-I-Z, pig. Next, we can add W to egg. W-I-Z, wig. W-I-Z, wig. What is the sound of W? W. What is the sound of W? W. W-E-G, wig. W-E-G, wig. W-I-Z, wig. All these are egg words. Next, coming to IT, it words. IT, it. What is the sound of I? E. What is the sound of T? T. E, T. It. IT, it. Next, we can add B to it. First letter B. What is the sound of B? B. What is the sound of B? B. B, E, T. Bit. B-I-T, bit. B, E, T. Bit. B-I-T, bit. Next, we can add H to it. H-I-T, hit. H-I-T, hit. What is the sound of H? Ha. What is the sound of H? Ha. Ha. E, T. Hit. Ha. E, T. Hit. H-I-T, hit. Next, you can add F to it. F-I-T, fit. F-I-T, fit. What is the sound of F? F. What is the sound of F? F. F. E. T. Fit. F. E. T. Fit. F-I-T. Fit. Next, we can add K to it. K-I-T. Kit. K-I-T. Kit. What is the sound of K? K. What is the sound of K? K. K. E. T. Kit. K. E. T. Kit. K-I-T. Kit. Next, we can add S to it. S to it. What is the sound of S? What is the sound of S? I-T. Sit. I-T. Sit. E-T. What is the sound of I? E. What is the sound of T? T. E-T. Sit. S-I-T. Sit. All these are IT words. Next, coming to IN words. I-N. In. I-N. In. What is the sound of I? E. What is the sound of N? N. E. N. In. E. In. In. I-N. In. Next, we can add B to in. B-I-N. Bin. B-I-N. Bin. What is the sound of B? B. What is the sound of B? B. E. N. Bin. B. E. N. Bin. B-I-N. Bin. Next, we can add F to in. F. I-N. Fin. F-I-N. Fin. What is the sound of F? F. What is the sound of F? F. F. F, E, in, fin. F, E, in, fin. F-I-N, fin. Next, we can add P to in. P-I-N, pin. P-I-N, pin. What is the sound of P? P. What is the sound of P? P, E, in, pin. P, E, in, pin. P-I-N, pin. P-I-N, pin. Next, we can add T to in. T-I-N, tin. T-I-N, tin. What is the sound of T? T. What is the sound of T? T, E, N, tin. T-I-N, tin. T, E, N, tin. T-I-N, tin. Next, we can add S to in. S-I-N, sin. S-I-N, sin. What is the sound of S? S. What is the sound of S? S. S. E, N, sin. S-I-N, sin. S, E, N, sin. S-I-N, sin. Next, we can add W to in. W-I-N, win. W-I-N, win. What is the sound of W? W. What is the sound of W? W. W, E, N, win. W, E, N, win. W-I-N, win. All these are inwords. Next, IP words. IP words. IP, ip. IP, ip. What is the sound of I? E. P, ip. I, P, ip. What is the sound of I? E. What is the sound of P? P. E, P, P, ip. Next, we can add D to ip. D-I-P, dip. D-I-P, dip. What is the sound of D? D. What is the sound of D? D. D, E, P, dip. D, E, P, dip. D-I-P, dip. Next, we can add H to ip. H-I-P, hip. H-I-P, hip. What is the sound of H? Ha. What is the sound of H? Ha. Ha, E, P, hip. Ha, E, P, hip. H-I-P, hip. Next, we can add L to ip. What is the sound of L? L. What is the sound of I? E. What is the sound of P? P. L, E, P. Lip. L-I-P, lip. L, E, P. Lip. L-I-P, lip. Next, we can add T to ip. T-I-P, tip. T-I-P, tip. What is the sound of T? T. T. What is the sound of I? E. What is the sound of P? P. T, E, P. Tip. T-I-P, tip. Next, we can add Z to ip. Z. I-P, zip. Z, I-P, zip. What is the sound of Z? Z. What is the sound of G? Z. Z. E, P. Zip. Z, E, P, zip. ZIP, zip. All these are IP words. We can completed I sound words. Once again I will repeat all these words once again with the phonic sounds. All of you see, students, all of you look at the board. See here, this one ID words, id words. We can add bit, id, b, id, bid, d, id, did, h, id, hid, k, id, kid, l, id, lid, bid, bid, did, did, hid, hid, kid, kid, lid, lid. Next, ig words. We can add b to ig, biz, big, b, ig, big, diz, dig, d, ig, dig, fiz, fig, f, ig, fig, piz, pig, p, ig, pig, wiz, wig, v, ig, wig. These are is words. Next, it words. Bit, bit, it, bit, hit, hit, it, hit, fit, fit, it, fit, kit, kit, it, kit, sit, it, sit. These are it words. In words. Bin, bin, b in bin, fin, fin, f in fin, pin, pin, p in pin, tin, tin, t in tin, sin, sin, s in sin, win, win, w in win. All these are in words. IP words. DIP, 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 HIP, 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 LIP, 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 TIP, 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 ZIP, 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 zip. All these are IP words. Okay, children, today we learn I sound words. All of you practice all these words once again. Next, coming to class, I will explain O sound words. Okay, students, do you like my class? Please like, share and subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye.